Oh, he's at the fucking bank.
Yep.
Are you at the bank, TJ?
I am not at the bank.
Sure sounds like it. For a
Fucking
second.
Illinois, I tell you. Yeah.
Well, mine's fine.
Oh, don't blame it on fucking Illinois.
Tonight.
No, but apparently in this
I got to
new
blow
thing
straw wrappers at Christina. That was fun.
Well, apparently here in July, beginning of July, they're going to up the taxes on your internet
Oh, good.
with that new bill that's supposed to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm serious about that. Hello, Steve and Bat420. This is Mayhem's Amigos. Sunday afternoon, late edition, because I have been fighting reception. Yay!
You still are.
I had to go to the fucking bank.
Oh, kid.
But it's the area, you know, it is the area where my old property was out by Goofy Ridge.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that area sucks for internet.
Yeah.
Well, not internet, but phone reception. Because you're right by the Sandridge Forest, I think it's called, right?
Yeah.
It works so good, TJ Pros.
Yep.
Yay!
All right,
Talk
never.
to me, Iceman. Talk to me.
So, Steve, how was the meet and greet last night?
The meet and greet was good. Was good. We had a good turnout and good food.
Uh-huh.
Well, there we go. There we go. That might be better now.
That's a little bit better, yeah.
I don't know.
See, you're actually moving now.
Well, we'll find out, right?
Right.
Dude, you guys, I am so far on the fucking struggle bus right now. It's not even funny. I mean, I'm there. So, I did not drink as much as I normally do when we were at the meet and greet, but earlier yesterday, I tied it on.
Okay.
So,
your golf trip?
I had a pretty good. I was struggle bus on the golf trip the whole way, man.
So did you lose?
No, I won. I second year in a row I beat my cousin, so I hold the championship still.
But did you beat your record that you said you wanted to do?
No, I did not. That was the struggle bus part of it. Cause when you're fighting the queasies and the shits, and you're out there, you're trying to golf, but you're afraid to fart when you go on your backswing because you might grease your drawers. That's not a good day.
No.
That and I told you guys that I did something rather foolish. But I did it because I wanted to see what would happen.
Oh.
And, I really do, that one, I really do care a lot about her, right?
Right. Oh.
Well, to my understanding, not only were those roses a big hit with her,
Okay.
which just made my day. Made my week. I'm on cloud 9, right? But I sent them to her at work.
Right.
Okay, so the oldest bartender, by my judgment, the oldest one next to her is in her late 20s.
Oh.
And these girls all got boyfriends and this and that and the other. But yet here is the one that I want that's in her early 40s. And I send her roses at work, right?
Right.
And all of these other girls, these bartenders there, they're all just getting jealous.
Right.
And she told me that made her night too. Just watching that, it made her night.
That's cool.
And then she put them behind the bar where everybody could see that she got roses from somebody.
Right.
And she said it just stunk up back there behind the bar like roses all night. Smelled great.
Nice.
She just and like I said, I love her to death. I think the world of her. To do that and know that It was very heartfelt.
Right.
It made my night. Now, she woke me up at about 3:30 this morning to ask me if it was me, just to confirm, and I'm like, yeah, it was me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I almost played that card, but you know what? I was like, no,
Like what?
no, I'm gonna let her know it was me.
Like, who are you seeing in Texas? I didn't send him.
I was like, that must have been Steve. You know?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was me. Yeah, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Uh-oh. What's that 420?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I was just say son of a bitch because Steve thought about it before I did.
But no, last night the meet and greet, I think it went really well. I had a good time.
Okay.
Anybody fall asleep?
I don't know. I wasn't on that end of the table. I was told that I had to sit over with the less thans, you know.
Oh, is that what it was? That's what you were told?
Now, the most important person there was Steve, of course. He was at the head of the table.
No. The most important person was sitting next to you.
Steve?
Sean Balint.
Oh, Sean. Yeah, Sean Balint came out.
Okay, can you confirm this, TJ? Did Steve tell the waitress to make sure that guy pays for it, no one else pays for his meal?
Yes, he did. You're damn right he did. We all
go,
fell
Steve.
over laughing.
Way to go.
Oh,
Steve,
man.
Steve,
Yes, he did.
Steve was telling us about that earlier. I'm like, oh, no, he did not.
Yes, he did.
I
And it
yelled
was
it.
loud enough that I think they heard it in the bar. He made
Yeah.
sure it was heard.
Oh, everyone was quiet. And I said, ma'am, please make sure the guy at the end of the table pays his own bill and doesn't pawn it off on anybody else.
Yes, he did. And I'm telling you what, we all lost it.
Oh, I bet you Ray loved that.
Oh, Ray was dying.
Well, that'll
He was-
be something talked about on his show on Tuesday. So
Yep.
I have not seen Ray laugh that hard in a long, long time.
right,
It was a good time.
that's good.
It was a good time.
But
I shared a picture of TJ and I. If Adam wants to put that up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Christina took that picture of you and I.
Oh, great.
Yeah, she sent it to me last night.
You weren't trying to lick my ear, were you?
No, no.
Oh,
I
okay.
did have my tongue out though, but I don't know why my tongue was out.
No, there was a picture of me and Sean and Ray that I know she got. There was a picture of you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up in a couple of pictures. I tried to avoid them, and then I wound up in them anyway.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, yeah, too.
Adam, if you could please share that picture.
I am attempting to. This is the first time I've had to share something. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
I didn't mean to break you in. You know?
It's like I don't even think I'm signed into Facebook on this thing yet.
well, and then after everybody left, I wound up in the parking lot talking to DA for like probably 40 minutes.
No shit.
And, you know, yeah.
I gotta ask, whose idea was it to let Brady move Lori's car?
I put it up there.
I have no idea.
He had more drink than I did. He had no business.
Hey,
moving
there you
the car.
go. That is a pretty good
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and I made sure to dress the part and look good.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, I didn't want to show up looking like a rag bag, so I went in looking decent.
Mhm.
I'm surprised
So
they didn't say anything.
Some scrawny kid's attacking you, Steve. What the
Man, you could tell I got the sun, though, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, when you were sitting there talking to me, I so wanted to laugh because I was looking at your fucking hand. You could see the dark spot from your fucking glove on your hand.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, yeah. It is pretty hysterical when you look at it, too.
Yeah, like, why the fuck you got a brown spot on the top of your fucking hand?
Elliot moved the car, according to Brady.
Oh,
The homeless man scared the hell out of Brady. I wonder who the homeless guy was.
I don't know.
But yeah, I must have stood out there for about 40 minutes talking to DA. And I'm trying to go to my car. Don't get me wrong. I love DA to death. He was a lot of fun.
Scared Brady.
DA says, Steve, stop scaring Brady.
Let's get
But I could tell we were both buzzed, man.
Oh, fuck, everybody was. Well, no, everybody was.
Everybody had a few. DA, did you notice if anybody fell asleep during the meet and greet? I didn't notice.
He was very quiet. He was very quiet. Both of them were very
I did notice that. Yes, there was one section of the table that was very quiet.
Very quiet.
But
I wonder if someone told him you better shape up this time around because I don't want no fuck ups.
I don't know.
But you know what? I was sitting down there with Dan and Christina and Sean and Tom and Lori. And I mean, I think we were the goof offs, man. And then Big D jumping in with us every once in a while. I think I was at the goof off end of the table because we had a ball. Yeah, Christina started talking smack, and
I wish I'd sat at the other end of the table, but Ray said, "No, sit here." Oh, sit right fucking.
Yes, Corey. Sean Billett did show up last night. That was great to see Shawnee too.
There was no sign of Sandy. No sign of Sandy there. Sorry.
Yep, no sign of Sandy, but we did see Sean.
Yeah.
If Sandy had shown up, I was going to try to set Sandy up with Steve for a date. I really was.
Oh, huh.
No? What is it? DA says it was... How's it going, Scott? DA says it was nice of Tom to bring his beard Lori to the meet and greet.
Oh.
Hey, Scott.
Hey.
Scott's one of the casters over at KIV.
Corey's like, son of a bitch, I miss Sean.
Yeah. He shocked everybody. I mean, I had told him earlier in the month that we were doing it. I didn't know he would show up. I knew he was
I honestly did not. I did not expect Sean at all. I did not.
Either. I knew he was in town, but.
Of course, when did Sean show up? Oh, about the time that everybody's starting to get their food.
Yeah, but that was come on, man. That was a fucked up deal. Because all you guys on the fucking one side of the table got all your food. We didn't get our food until you guys were done eating your fucking food.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Bullshit.
But yeah, like Christina was sitting there talking shit.
Oh yeah. I don't even know who paid. Did you pay for mine, TJ?
No, I did not. Actually, I was planning on it, but
Ray did.
Steve, did you leave without paying?
They didn't give me a ticket. I just left. I think Ray did.
DA says maybe Tom and Steve and
can go
park.
Go cruise? Yeah, we go cruise. We go.
Maybe they could go park cruising while Tom is here.
I'll take him down to Riverside Park. He might like it down there.
You gonna drop him off while he's there?
Sure, if he wants to stay.
I mean, Riverside Park, he might get a little bit more than he bargained for.
That's true. That's true. Yep. But yeah, I'd be willing to give him a ride down there. I'd leave him too, if he wants.
How's it going, Ty?
What's up,
race car driver?
No, I mean, I had a blast. DA and I ended up talking, like I said, about 40 minutes. And finally, I'm like, DA, I've got to get some sleep, man. And you've got to drive back to Bloomington. He goes, oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. All right, I'll catch you later. You know? But for the meet and greet, I can honestly say I'm very thankful my Airbnb is in Springfield.
Oh,
I didn't know DA lived in Bloomington.
yeah.
No, DA is a lot of fun to be out there with. He is a gag.
Yeah. He makes some good movies.
I think I heard DA say that he had a couple comics out in the car.
Oh yeah.
If Ray wasn't busy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he did. He brought him in and showed him.
And then Ray's like, I do not give handies for comics. I lost it.
All right, Ty, enjoy your niece's birthday party. Or no, you're heading back from it. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, he's coming back from it.
Yep. Hope it went well.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. Whew. But yeah, between catching up with everybody yesterday, I saw my daughter yesterday.
Did you try to get her to go out on a date with me?
Just getting up to go golfing today. And then getting woke up at 3:30 this morning, which was welcome.
Right.
Oh wow, they're $400 each on eBay. He says he showed them to Ray, and Ray was drooling over them.
He was.
Well, I'm surprised the drool didn't end up going. Okay, I'm ready.
I'm surprised Ray didn't say, Steve, go ahead and blow DA for these for me. Sorry. I told you ahead of time, I'm not blowing you. So. Well, fuck. Playing Warzone. Wow. Sounds
Playing Warzone at 3 a.m. But yeah, Corey, I'm not a video gamer, and I was golfing this morning. Which, like I said, I was struggle bus all day, man. I did not golf like I normally do.
Well, it was good enough to beat the other.
But I was still good enough to take my cut. Well, I did tournament scoring for my cousin to make him feel better, but there was one hole he shot a 16.
Jesus.
And it was a par 4.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
I bogeyed it. He shot a 16. I'm like, dude, I'm going to tournament score this for you because you do not want to know what you actually scored.
Oh. I had one of those before. I haven't done that before.
All right, Hambone won the NASCAR race.
Did he?
Yeah.
So I did I'm a bogey golfer, okay?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a pro golfer like Steve who can,
I'm not.
he can get out there and he can golf, birdies all day long.
No wish. I wish. I was a bogey golfer.
But you know what? I get out there, I have fun.
Yeah.
Now I will say the humidity got to me today. So I've got to stop as I'm on the way back to Springfield and grab a bottle of water so I got something to chug down.
Oh, yeah.
Try to help me get back off of the struggle bus,
Yeah, about 2 hours ago, I actually had to turn on the AC just because it's starting to get stuffy in here.
Yeah.
I turned off.
420, we drove right by your place as I was taking my cousin back out to his.
Huh? Well, yeah, because that's where the golf course was.
But I'll tell you what, here's the thing, is we used to play that golf course a lot because it was well maintained and it was affordable. You were talking, $40 per person for 18 holes with the cart.
Yeah, no, it ain't too bad.
Especially with a cart.
Right.
Like that way
and then we'd get we'd get a 6-pack of beer or something, throw in with it. We were less than $100.
Yeah.
All right.
$118 for the two of us.
I believe it. Fucking golf has gotten ridiculous. Everything got ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, and I looked at him and I'm like, when did it go up like that? And he goes, I don't know.
I just work here.
I mean, I was just like $118 for 18 holes in a 6-pack.
I can remember. Yeah, I can remember when you could play 18 holes with a 6-pack and a cart for 2 people for probably $60, maybe.
Well, all right. So, like the different courses that we have played in the area, we've played Lick Creek.
Yeah.
We played Parkview and Pekin. We played Sunset Hills. We have played a couple of them in Bloomington.
Okay.
I have played personally. I played Oak Run up by Galesburg, which I love. Oak Run is a blast. And we played this one down here in Greenview.
Oh, I'll be there.
Now this one in Greenview sucks.
I can tell you that right now. I don't even know where it is, but I can tell you just by the name of it, it sucks. Greenview? Nah, you don't name a golf course like that.
No. The name of the town is Greenview.
Oh, I thought you doing
it's north of Athens.
Oh, well, that's even worse because I've never even heard of fucking Greenview. What the fuck is Greenview?
I mean, I played some pasture pool, man, but that one took the taco.
Evidently. God damn.
So we played Greenview. When we did that a few years ago while I was still living up here, and we were going and golfing every week.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Well, now he's getting out 2-3 times a year because nobody wants to go golfing with him, and I'm still getting out at least a couple times a month.
Right.
And the biggest thing I notice is I start getting to a point where I'm trying to outdo this and outdo that, and you know what I mean? And it throws my game to crap. But when I slow down, I take my time, and I play my game, I do all right.
Okay.
Right.
Like there was a couple holes that I had shots that I should not have done what I did, and I had a good line on like a decent putt, but I couldn't read the greens today to save my life. I was misreading the hell out of them today.
Bad.
Because I'll tell you why. You're gonna think I'm a fucking idiot. It's because, yeah, you already told you this. If you're fucking on a green and if there's water anywhere around that green, the ball will always break towards the water. Well, now we've had so much fucking rain, the magnetic forces don't even know what way to pull anymore.
No, you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. No, I mean, crazy enough, it does.
I know. That my boss told me that one time because we had a lot of water and there were people bitching that they couldn't read the greens and everything else as well. Because we've had so much water, the magnetic forces in the earth are fucked up.
I think it's because like when you're dealing with like wet grass and soil, it slows it down on one side.
Right.
It slows it to curve.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I could say this. I had to take a drop once all day.
Did you go behind the
I got a hold of it and I dropped it right in the drink.
Oh, you're talking about the golf. I thought you were talking about taking a shit.
Yeah. No, when you have to when you got to get another ball out of the bag, that's called a drop.
Yeah.
And I had to take a drop today twice.
Oh.
The one, I dropped it right in the drink. And the second one, I mean, I don't know where that thing went.
You donated it to the golf course.
So that went to the golf gods, you know. Now, the flip side of the coin is I was playing this ping driver.
Okay.
I really like the driver, but I've got to get all kinds of cockeyed and everything with it to get it to do what I want it to do.
Yeah. I need to feel I understand that. You gotta fucking almost like stand on one fucking leg and
Right. Otherwise, I slice the hell out of it, and it's going right So what I started doing today is I started playing my slice.
Okay.
So you're playing
and setting up to drive to the right or to the left, so it's sliced back in.
Okay. So you're playing the ball more forward in your stance.
Do what now?
You're playing the ball more forward in your stance.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And when I started playing it a little more forward, the slice wasn't aggressive. It was more of a fade.
Right.
And I'll play that fade all day long. I mean, that thing, I make it work for me then.
Yeah.
And when I started getting that slight fade out of it again, that I started playing that. Oh, buddy, I came to life. I mean, I had, but on 18, I got up there and I played it a little further forward than normal.
Oh no!
And I got a hold of that thing, and it was straight as a string, 230 yards right down the fairway, buddy.
Yeah.
Right down the center of that fairway.
And you still bogeyed it.
Do what?
And you still bogeyed it, pulled in you.
Well, I should have went when I got up there for my second shot. What I should have done, and I did not do, I went 8-iron, and I should have went 7.
Oh.
And that's what I usually play my 7. You know, I play for my 7 because I do well with it.
Yeah.
And I didn't. I went 8, and I 2-putted it out. So I did bogey it.
Okay.
Because then it went, I had to go 8, then 8 to pitch and wedge, and then 2-putt out. Steve's smiling because he's like, man, I remember those days.
I know.
And I did, man. As I got a hold of it and I let it rip, I'm looking at it and I'm going, I should have went 7. 7 would have put me on the green.
Yeah, you choked it. It ended up short.
But what do you do?
Exactly. What do you do?
Like, well, that's the one that's in the history books now, so I got to go with it like that.
Yep.
Or if you're a real true golfer like me, even though you use a foot wedge on the next hole, but you don't count it.
Well, that was on 18. We were done.
Yeah. My foot wedge always worked best for me.
Well, I will say it was probably a good thing I was keeping score because my cousin would have been erasing and then writing in different scores to make his score look better today. Because it was he was doing that bad.
What you had? I had 4.
Maybe
I hit 4. Dude, I watched you swing at that thing like 14 times. What do you mean you shot a 4?
Wait, is this the cousin that lives right next door to you?
Yeah. And remember, like when I started golfing with him, he was beating me all the time.
You know what? He might want to get back at you, so I might get a hold of him so I can get a brand new Camaro for cheap.
Politeness is letting me keep from what I want to say, or keeping me from saying what I want to say right now.
I know, silly public.
That'll be it. Don't have it.
Oh.
Shame on you for not having your Casey's card.
Hey. If it was HEB, I'd have everything I need.
Yeah.
That's why I go to Walmart all the time or Kroger.
Oh, man.
Because my same sparkling ice drinks that I always get with the caffeine in it.
Yeah.
At Walmart, it's $1.26. If I try to go to Casey's or some other store to get them, it's almost $2 for that same thing.
Oh, no kidding.
So I'll
Thanks,
just spend my extra 5 minutes and walk through and scooter through Walmart.
Oh, Steve, check that out.
Oh. Oh.
That's a thing of beauty right there.
Ooh, now I see it.
I was looking at the red.
I thought, yeah, Steve was looking at the women.
That's Steve.
I'm looking at the red. I know
Now,
it's a car though.
I think what my cousin needs to do is he needs to go back to doing what he does best, and that's banging married women.
Huh? If it works out, hey, go for it.
He's good at it.
Hey, if you can get away with it, that's the best.
Oh my God. That feels better than being on that struggle bus, let me tell you. Woo-wee. But yeah, this golf course here in Greenview, it's horrible. That was the one where I was like, Steve needs to go there and be the damn groundskeeper there because they think that the rough should be 4 inches tall.
Well,
and they think the fairway should be 3.5 inches tall.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The greens were horrible.
What's up, Mike?
Oh, Mike says hi to everybody else. Hi, Mike. Thanks.
Yeah, said hi to Steve twice.
Yeah. Said hi to Steve, Adam, Steve, Fat 420.
Yep.
Hey.
There
goes.
you go.
What's up, TJ?
What's happening, brother? So no, the greens on that golf course, Steve, they were 1.5 inches tall.
Oh.
I mean, that one in Greenview, there was nothing tight on that golf course at all.
Really?
It was horrible.
Yeah. Have they had a lot of rain? To keep them off course?
Hey, dude, we both hit, my cousin and I both hit straight down the string, right down the fairway. We watched it go down the fairway, and we lost it in the grass on the fairway.
Hello, Ty.
Oh, shit.
It's like, where did it go? I watched it drop in the fairway. He goes, me too. What the fuck? I will never go back to that golf course. Ever, ever, ever again.
All right.
And what's funny is Christina told me then, well, Elliot likes that golf course. Why?
Elliot hasn't played golf in a couple of years.
Like, man, I'd rather golf around cow patties than golf that course again.
Well,
I'd rather be golfing and find a piece of poop-stained toilet paper on the green than try to golf that course again.
it was in the rough, and I ran over it with the mower. I chopped it up real good.
Makes for good grass fertilizer.
Exactly.
That's right. He fertilized it.
Yep.
The toilet paper is biodegradable. So
Yep.
I just ran over it.
Remember that, biodegradable.
Biodegradable.
Well, you got to have that biodegradable.
Yep.
Oh man, no. So my understanding is the people that own Coyote Creek in Peoria, they bought Sunset Hills, and now they've jacked up the rates. They ruined the Mashers Pub and Grill. I mean, it's not what it was, because it used to be this big bar in there that was a lot like Cheers.
Oh,
Okay.
where the bar was in the center of the place and everybody went around it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not like that now. It's terrible. And I was looking at my cousin, so I sit down and I'm like, man, all right, I'm in Illinois. I know what I want. I look at the waitress. I'm like, yeah, I want a tenderloin. What's happening, Volk?
Hey, Volk.
What's up, Volky?
I go, I want a tenderloin. Oh yeah, we're out of tenderloins. You're out of tenderloins in Illinois?
Next thing she's going to tell you is they don't serve horseshoes or something like that.
So my cousin, he looks up and he goes, he makes his order and he's like, yeah, I want waffle fries. Oh, we're out of waffle fries.
What the fuck?
Hey, what do you have?
That pretty much where we were coming down to.
They have crackers.
We both got burgers. I ate mine and I looked at him and he's like, and one of my favorite burgers, as you guys know, is a mushroom and Swiss.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
I love a good mushroom and Swiss.
Ah.
Yeah, no,
Not there.
not this one.
No.
Some bitch.
I looked up and I'm going, man, that was not up to par at all. At all.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad when you can't even get par on the 19th hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's
the best.
And
food
she makes
in a club. Best food in a clubhouse is fucking hot dog. So.
really.
Yeah, I think. Well, we gotta remember now. In my day, I
Okay.
love the smell walking in a clubhouse. I just smell the hot dog while going.
Sounds like someone. With
The
a
brats
pedestrian-
that we got from the girl out there by the bathroom were better than what we had at the grill.
Yeah, them girls out there, they can. The food's always better outside.
Ooh, and that one, I think Big D would have been all about her.
Well, of course.
She was young. She was very attractive. I think more than 20.
Fuck, TJ's at the bank again.
Well, maybe 21. She was serving beer.
I was thinking it.
I think she might have been 21. She was serving beer.
Oh yeah, she's playing.
Okay, yeah, I'm moving. So yeah, very attractive, petite, brunette.
Ooh.
Yeah, probably no more than 21. Real young. The Big D would have been hitting on her in a half a second.
So would I.
Steve would have walked past her and his pants would have fell down.
Bet they would.
Ta-da!
My dinger, hold up. Oh,
You gotta get it past the turtle stage for that to happen, Steve.
What, rough day yesterday, Volkster? What happened?
you missed a good meet and greet, buddy.
Yeah, we did have a lot of fun at the meet and greet. You did miss a good one.
Lots of room too. Lots of room. We weren't all cramped together. Lots of room.
I'm very happy though that nobody fell asleep in their nachos or anything.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, darn.
Watching Tom have his first horseshoe was hysterical. Because he got the beef horseshoe, but he got it with sweet potato fries.
Ooh.
And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't have went that route. And he's looking, as he's eating it, he's looking like he's regretting that decision.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
no,
Oh yeah.
If you can't do regular fries or whatever, tots are a good way to go because they hold on to the cheese real well. Or onion rings.
Yeah.
Onion rings are really good on a horseshoe. I do like onion rings.
Who the fuck let him order fucking sweet potato fries? God damn, I said no, Tommy, you don't order sweet potato fries. What's the order? I knew I should have sat down with you guys. You guys out there at the table can't fucking do anything. All you did
we had a lot of fun. Christina's like, I'm gonna sit here and blow straw wrappers at everybody, so I hit her right in the ear with one. She looked at me, and Dad and I are pointing at the other one. You know?
We're at each other, yeah.
Yeah, Dad and I are pointing at each other like, no, he did it. Dude, I mean, we had a ball.
One of those rappers would have landed in my beer, all hell would have fucking been raised.
I suppose you had a pedestrian beer too.
I had a Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, pedestrian beer.
On draft. It was draft though. Ooh.
Pedestrian
I don't
beer.
know. I don't know who was paying for it, but
what did you get anyway?
Michelob Ultra.
Oh, you got a Michelob Ultra? Mick Ultra's not bad. If I'm going, I kind of want a light beer, I will drink a Mick Ultra.
Right.
Well, now that they got Yuengling here in Illinois, you get that instead of.
Well, I didn't know if they had Yuengling. I didn't ask.
They always do. Bars always have it.
Because that's what I was first going to do. I was going to order a flight, like you guys told me. I thought the first thing I said was they got Michelob Ultra. And they said we have on draft. It's okay. I'll take one of those. And drink.
But my usual is Crown and Coke.
Yeah.
That's my drink. And I did have, I had a couple there. Got home. I had one more. I go to bed. Volk says he was like a kid in a candy store yesterday with the 50-year anniversary in Pacific, Missouri.
Oh, wow. I don't know where Pacific, Missouri is. It must be in Missouri.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. The 50-year anniversary of what?
Yeah, the city?
Yeah, I mean,
was there like 50-year-old titties being shown there?
Oh.
Because if that was the case, you should have taken Steve.
Right.
Steve would have loved to see those.
Oh, yeah.
Check this out, TJ.
Oh God, cool. Jeff. Oh, man.
Okay.
50 years of Bigfoot.
Oh. That would have been.
Now, that actually would have been fun to see.
That's right.
Bigfoot, the monster truck, not the fake Bigfoot.
That's right. I saw a picture. He got a picture with Bob Chandler.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Lucky devil.
Yeah, no shit. I didn't know. I thought they were in St. Louis. I know it's
But I did talk to a couple other people yesterday.
Oh.
Which I'll bring up off the air. But conversation did finally settle a few things out.
Oh,
okay, that's good.
Oh,
that was necessary.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
It sounds like these people were more willing to talk about something than some other one,
Corey says Michelob Ultra is good when he's dehydrated and he needs some water-flavored beer.
Exactly.
But you know what? Michelob Ultra is the lightest one there is out there.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, and it's low enough on its calories. It's actually not that bad for you.
Right. It's only 95 calories.
So is the Yuengling.
Oh.
I think the next one to Michelob Ultra is Miller Lite. And I think they're at like 98.
What about
Yuengling Light is 97.
Right.
All right. Corey says he toured the Bigfoot garage when it was on 270 in St. Louis. Took pictures with the kids around, and the giant.
He's at a bank again.
Yeah. You know, I like the Bigfoot monster truck, except for it's got one problem.
What?
They won't let you drive it?
It's a Ford.
I knew you were going to say that.
Well, whose truck has a non-push button 4x4 and is a Ford?
Which one are we talking about?
Oh, don't even start with that shit. It wasn't a good one. I didn't drink Truly or anything, White Claw or anything like that.
Oh, no.
You didn't
White Claws. I wouldn't feed White Claw to a dog.
You mean you didn't drink a Twisted Tea?
No, I don't drink any of that piss either.
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Volk says that you should see the pictures that he took in Pacific. Now, I'm sure I will when I get a chance to look.
Yeah.
If you got them up on Facebook.
Sigh.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm not. I like Ford trucks. I'm sorry. I it's hard to say. It's hard to be partial anymore. I love Chevys. Don't get me wrong. They're easy to work on. I never worked on many Fords. Now I worked on a lot of Chevys, and I know that a lot of fucking race cars use fucking Chevy motors over Ford motors. I knew a dude that used to fucking run a fucking Hemi in a fucking modified. You're talking about fucked up. That motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, here's kind of the thing. Like, if you wanted a truck that was going to be stable and do some work, but it was still going to be extremely comfortable for a daily driver, then you went with Chevy. It's a good all-around truck. You want to just straight dog down workhorse, that's your Fords.
Yeah.
Well, my Ford's comfortable.
And Dodge was like, hi, we're here.
Exactly.
Well, speaking of Dodge trucks, they're coming back next year for NASCAR.
Exactly.
They're going to have the Ram.
Yep.
Yeah, the Rams, I'm very disappointed at what they did with Ram because the coilover suspension in the back, it feels more like you're driving a car than driving a truck.
Right.
And I was very high with that.
Right. Well, I know Cletus, he's going to be driving it next year. So.
Oh my God, that Monty looks good.
Pictures it didn't happen.
Unless it's a purple.
That's great. Yeah, I'd love to see him. No. This was like it's like almost like a canary yellow. Monte Carlo and Sherman.
Oh.
What do you think? What year?
Early 80s.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
The canary yellow with the white vinyl top that was on it, that looked really good.
Ooh, that's so good.
Sounds like a girl's car.
Corey says Mopar, the short bus company.
Hey,
Mopar, more old parts and rust.
And I can confirm that because I had a Mopar, so.
I thought you were going to say you had a short bus.
No, well, it acted like a short bus.
I'll tell you, I love my Dakota, and it didn't have fucking no rust on it. I had 300,000 fucking miles on it.
Yeah, you're full of shit on that.
I didn't. I didn't have no rust on it. Then my fucking motor was shit after a while, but
except the exhaust.
Yeah, the exhaust. Well, that was because I backed into the steps at Lori's house.
Oh man, that thing was always very loud.
It's not any louder than
like Ray. Ray talks about my motorcycles and how they're loud, but that truck was loud.
Oh yeah, my little 6-cylinder that I had when I had the took the tailpipe and the muffler off. It was pretty loud when I got on it.
I don't have no muffler on this truck.
But yeah, that was Oof. Yeah, that's one thing I'll say, man. Just I like the stability, the comfort, and having a good daily driver that'll still work its ass off if I need it to. And that's why I now lean a lot more towards Chevy. Now, my younger years, when I was workhorse trucks, and I bought Fords.
Right.
You must be at the bank.
I don't remember if I had a
Chevy motors are cheaper to build.
Yeah. Yep, I heard that too. That you can turn them harder.
Yep, that's very true. But the parts for your GM engines are more readily available.
Right. Yeah. Oh,
They're cheaper to build. They're more readily available. That's why you get a lot of people that do go with the Chevrolet.
Well, because you got, especially when it comes to like you got a 305, a 350, and a 400, all pretty much have the same interchangeable parts. I mean, except for you can do anything with them.
Uh-huh.
So this would have been cool to see. Had old school car crush, and also the newest Bigfoot did a car crush.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Did TJ freeze again? I think so.
Yep.
Well, you can tell I'm driving through Springfield now.
Somewhere in Illinois.
What is going on with North Grand?
What do you mean? Other than it's tore up?
I did not know
Oh,
that.
it is tore up from the floor up.
Oh yeah, it is not a good road.
Yeah.
It's not a good 9th Street, North Grand. 9th Street's even worse, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, 9th Street is terrible. There are roads that are around here that I used to drive all the time. That now I'm driving them, this week while I'm here, and I'm going, these roads are horrible.
That's where our tax dollars are going.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
I think y'all's tax dollars and my property tax dollars are all going to make sure that JB gets another turkey leg.
Another golden toilet for his house.
No kidding, right?
Fat fucking fairy.
It's more for his presidential campaign coming up. So.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think.
Are you going to vote for him, Steve?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see when it comes time who he's running against.
He'd probably be the best bet at getting legalized marijuana for the entire country.
Exactly. But you know what?
As much as
I thought Trump could. I thought that would be one of the first things Trump would do, but he ain't done it yet. So.
Yeah, Corey, I'm just coming into Springfield. I'm at Veterans and Browning Road right now.
All I'm saying, as much as I love weed, even if he did do that, I still wouldn't vote for him.
I don't know.
Welcome to Illinois. Our roads are shit, and we tax everything.
That's a fact.
We're just going to keep.
And hey, remember on July 1st, there's going to be more taxes on your internet and on your cell phones.
Yeah.
Isn't it supposed to be
They can't charge me. I'm a Texas resident.
Like, I think it's supposed to be like a 26% tax on internet and cell.
If you're in Illinois and you order DoorDash, they're going to charge you extra $1.50.
Right.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I'm like, what the hell? They're literally taxing everything. I'm going, 1.5% just to order DoorDash? I mean, damn it, Steve.
These vapes are
now
going
I'm
up
doing
40,
it.
The tax on these vapes are going up 40%.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. I'll go back to
Bubba the Baker's there. He says property taxes are bullshit. He's got no kids, but he's got to pay them big property taxes. He's right.
What? It don't matter whether you have kids, Bubba Baker. You own property. You own your house.
No, you don't.
My daughter and her husband, they have until April.
Oh, shit.
In April, $4,000 in my hand.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that didn't pass, Corey?
Oh, good.
What didn't pass?
Yeah, what didn't pass?
I'm thinking he's saying that the DoorDash tax didn't pass.
Oh, I don't know.
One of
my insider, who works for the Senate, it did.
Oh.
My grandkids work for the Senate.
Hey, Lori.
Hey, what's up?
It was good to see you last night.
Yes, it was.
I'm ducking around tree branches now on 5th Street.
What?
Yeah, there's tree branches that are down by Lincoln Park.
Huh. It's supposed to be weather coming.
It is because it's getting darker here and the wind's starting to blow a little bit more.
Yes. They're saying it's supposed to storm later.
Yay, my roof will leak again. Good thing I'm moving here in a couple weeks.
Well, I'll tell you what. Now, this is the second time I've stayed with these folks with the Airbnb I'm using.
Yeah.
Lori says that they're just now getting home. It was a nasty storm.
You guys are just getting home from the meet and greet last night? God damn.
Okay, Corey's saying he doesn't think the delivery tax passed, but my understanding from what we were told is yes, it did.
Yeah. I don't know.
And doesn't Brady work for the General Assembly?
Yeah, he's some kind of executive, some kind of administrative assistant. He files the taxes.
So he's kind of like a secretary.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Retypes it up and Brady files it.
Okay, I just Googled it and it says no, a delivery tax in Illinois did not pass. The proposed $1.50 delivery fee intended to fund Chicago Transit passed it passed the Senate, but it did not pass the House in time.
Yeah, that's right.
The House adjourned without acting on the bill. The bill was expected to be taken up against the fall session, but will require 3/5 vote instead of the simple majority to pass, according to the B100 Quad Cities. So
yeah.
Okay.
It did pass through the Senate, but it didn't pass through the House.
Right. It didn't pass the House.
Well, and I mean, don't get me wrong. You guys can. Wow. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but aren't y'all getting taxed enough?
Right.
Well,
I'm surprised they don't tax you to take a dump.
Oh, they do.
It will. It would be prepared.
Hey, they're already taxing us a rain gutter tax in Peoria.
Really?
Yeah. Whenever it rains, they tax us because of the rain coming off your gutters. They call it the gutter tax. And in Peoria,
it looks like water needed a ride home from work today, and that they're just getting back from that.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think they're just getting back from. Yeah, Lori, you're absolutely right. They are high. Like my property taxes for my little piece of property there in the Ridge, I cannot believe how far it went up. I mean, when I first got the place, I was barely at $400 for the year, and now I'm at $600 a year.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You're complaining about $600?
$600 a year.
Yes.
I was
just for my property taxes.
Well,
when I lived in Roanoke and had the house there, I had about the same size property as you, and I was paying double that a year.
Yeah, but you're in town. I'm in an undeveloped area.
Oh, that's like
or underdeveloped, if you really want to look at it that way.
Underdeveloped.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, when I lived in Taylorville, I think our taxes were fucking $1,200 a year, $1,200 a year.
Right.
And now my parents, their place in Mackinac Holy God. They're almost $4,000 a year.
Well, that's Mackinac. What do you expect?
My brother lives in Park Ridge, which is a suburb of Chicago. His is $15,000 a year.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about it. You know, it's like it's insane.
I think that's okay.
But I'm going, my little property that's there, and $600 a year for my property taxes. The house ain't even livable, and they're hitting me at $600 a year. My cousin has 3 lots.
There you go. Tile trade you. His is 25.
Yeah, I'm sure he would. My cousin's got 3 lots, and his property taxes on those 3 lots combined is $160 a year.
Oh, damn.
And I'm paying $600 for less property.
Does he have
and
a house?
non-livable structure?
Does he just own lots, or does he have a house?
There is a house on one of those lots, and he's still at like $140 a year.
Huh.
Well, just think when you retire, you can not worry about those taxes.
I'm thinking more along the lines of when my daughter pays me for that property.
Yeah.
You know, I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you do get, there you go, yeah. So you guys are getting taxed to poop, too. That's wrong.
Yeah.
That should be a free pleasure for me to enjoy.
Nope.
Maybe not the smell, but the relief.
Well, see, they say their logic behind that is, yes, it is free to take a shit or drink water, but it takes money to make sure that the poop goes away from your house and or the water is drinkable. So the reason why you get taxed and charged is because it's the delivery and the upkeep of the water.
Right.
Okay, that makes some sense, but the I could see a little bit when you're trying to, you're upkeeping the the sewage treatment facility. I get that,
Right.
but not to the level they do it around here.
No.
Yeah, Corey. Living in Chatham would be a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. You're talking. That's the difference of areas. Like Mason County is an impoverished county, and I'm still paying that for that impoverished area.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Lori says, yeah, but the water tastes like shit. So
it does.
I mean, that depends on who you are, because like me, I grew up with well water, so I really like well water.
Right.
But I got a neighbor that brings every week 2 5-gallon things of water so they can have water to drink and make coffee out of, because they hate well water.
I am now passing the empty governor's mansion.
Yeah. See, we need to turn that into Mayhem
I'm
Man.
sure there are people there. It's not the governor.
I'll tell you, what they need to do is just make that my studio.
Yeah, like I said, Mayhem Manor.
Yeah, you turn that into my studio.
No, what they need to do is turn the son of a bitch into a homeless shelter for all the fucking homeless people.
Steve, that's actually not a bad idea.
Right.
They should do the same thing with all the other
if we're paying for it already, if the taxpayers are paying for it already and it's sitting empty, fuck, let the homeless people, the people homeless, hell, I guess they had a run in with a homeless person last night. I didn't. I was in the car already because I wasn't going to. It was raining and I wasn't going to stand outside. You fucking guys, And I guess they had a run in with a homeless guy last night. I didn't see it, but Brady got all pissed off. Fuck you.
Yeah, he was ready to go for it now. Now Jeff says he shits in the RV now, I guess.
Oh, he got to dump it.
Yeah, but it's easier to dump it at the dump station,
Yeah.
Or you can just do like someone I know, and they just basically have a hole going straight to the floor and no black water tank.
I'm now passing Staub Funeral Home.
Oh, great funeral home. Very professional.
Yep. You'll love that place to death.
They can't take a joke at all. Believe me, I've been there.
They cannot take a joke?
Nope.
That sucks.
And my mom and my aunt thought it was hilarious. They were laughing so hard they almost peed themselves. But the dude, I'll just tell you what it was real quick. When my father passed away, we had to get all his clothes together and take it in there. Well, I got everything. And we took it, and they're going through it. He said, okay, we have a suit, pants. Oh, you forgot Mr. Stanton's socks. I said, that's okay, because my dad is up in heaven right now picking his feet, because my dad had calluses really bad on his feet, and he would sit for hours and just dig at the calluses on his feet. And then my mom and my aunt started laughing because they knew it was funny. And the funeral director was like, I don't see any humor in that. Like, just shut the fuck up, dude.
Here's my question.
Wow.
I
said he's dead. I don't care if he has socks on or not.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: if they're going to be in the casket, they usually only show from waist up anyway. So what matters if they have socks or shoes on?
You're not gonna put his shoes on, so why put his socks on? You know,
I mean, he might as well just be wearing Bermuda shorts or something like that.
And why put underwear on too when you ain't going to see the underwear?
Exactly.
Anyway?
I've always been curious about this. If you're going to be buried, like you're going to need a casket and whatnot.
Right.
Do they let you test drive the casket?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question, though.
Well, you do get to see them, what ones you like, but
I'm like, you should be able to like lay down in it.
I suppose your comfort doesn't matter when you're dead, TJ.
I suppose a lot of people prearrange, make all the arrangements ahead of time. I suppose if you prearrange, you could try it. I mean, if you were physically able enough to get in a casket, you could say, I like this one. I want to see how it feels.
Because
I do have a few friends that actually have caskets for their beds. So, I mean.
Oh, really?
I can see.
Wow, that's weird. Really?
They're Gothic people, so.
That explains it.
Yeah.
That explains it.
Well, I'm not going to lie either. I wouldn't mind having one too, but.
Oh. Corey's saying, Tom, you were over by his office. Ugh.
Oh.
And they have people from Helping Hands walking through the tile at night. All right, let's see if I remember this code or if I'm going to have to look it back up on the email.
BR549.
That's not the code. Getting up my steps now.
24, 69, 77.
I think they should just do 69, 69. That'd be easy to remember.
Yeah. It's a good idea, though.
What, not 69, 24/7?
I did remember it. All right.
I'd rather have 77 than 69.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because you get to eat more.
I almost gave away what the password was to my computer. I almost said my password to my computer is I want to.
Why is this place set on on frost?
Because it's fucking summer.
There. Now it's up to 70. It was set at like 66.
What's wrong with that?
Brr.
That's when you put a coat on.
Well, I got one in the car.
Say, I'm not sure TJ owns a coat now that he lives down in Texas.
Oh, let me see here.
Yeah, he said he had a Carhartt he was bringing because if it got too cold.
God, Tom, yeah, I kind of felt like I walked into Ray's house. It was so cold. You could store meat in here. It's cold.
Yeah, say at least there weren't meat hooks and stuff like that on your way in.
Yeah, you never know.
Like in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre basement.
So here, I'll give you guys a look at where I'm staying.
Oh, yeah.
All right. let me turn this around here. So this is the living room.
Can you make it landscape? See if it'll open it up more. See, so we can
turn your phone sideways.
Oh wow!
Oh, it works, but you're crooked. Anyway, we can still see it though.
TV is not big enough.
So this is the living room, right?
Right.
There is the thermostat that is guilty of making this place a refrigerator.
Oh, that's an old one, too.
Then you come in here. Here's the kitchen.
Oh wow!
Oh.
Nice little dinette set area.
Yeah, a little dinette.
Oh yeah.
Not bad.
Pretty decent, right?
Right.
There's the door I come in and out of. Of course, then I have the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
That's a small fucking bathroom. Holy shit!
But this is where the business happens, you know.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'd have to bring the Gooch Blaster.
And then, of course, the bedroom.
There's no TV in there. It's not a good bedroom.
No, that is one thing I could say I don't like. There's no TV in here.
Wow.
So you're like, ugh.
That's the fucking bed made.
What's that?
The bed's unmade. Why is the bed unmade? You just get it?
Because I'm going to crawl right back into it later. Look, an Airbnb is you're staying in an apartment basically, or a house or something.
No, I know.
And you really, the pricing and how they do things with them now, they're really becoming the way to go.
Oh yeah, they are.
Just make sure you get one where they don't charge you for cleanup fee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no TV, but it does not have a ceiling mirror, Jeff.
There's a
So you can see what you're doing from all angles.
There's a lady down in Southern Illinois. She doesn't charge cleaning fees and she doesn't charge pet fees. You can also bring your pet. And
right.
she's 420 friendly, so you can smoke your weed in her places.
Now that is one thing about these people here. They are no smoke friendly at all. So it's like you go out, but they've got this big deck out there.
Oh,
that you can go out on the deck and smoke.
Right. Yeah, that'd be cool.
And that's what I generally do is I go out to the deck.
Right.
Take my coffee out there in the morning with my coat.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely feels like you could store frozen fucking beef in here. I've been gone all day. I walk in, I'm like, oh, woo. Not really good when you're coming home by yourself. Would be great if I brought a girlfriend home, because then I could see that the turkey's done.
Well, you can prepare to take to Tokyo.
Prepare the meat curtains, you know? Granted, you no, not that. No. How did I know he was going to go there?
Oh, goddamn.
Come on, Steve. Don't you want my beef curtains and lick them dry?
Can't I have one day without somebody mentioning Shelley? And
No.
I was trying not to.
Every time you try to get out, it just drags you back in, Steve.
Yeah.
It does.
Kind of feel like a catfish at this point, how we got drug in on that one. But yeah, I mean, and like I said, it's with man, it's just been fucking great here, right? But these people they're phenomenal, and they've got a professional cleaning crew that comes in. They clean everything up. You get it ready for the next one to come in. You get your key code. They program it by internet, and when I get here, that key code is mine while I'm here.
Right.
Oh wow, Jeff.
Come in Tokyo. Come in Tokyo.
Come in Tokyo. Come in Tokyo. Lori says that Corey catfished them last night. See, the thing is, one thing I do kind of really like about this Airbnb is I know I'm going to get my privacy here.
Right.
Because one, you really got to know what you're looking for to figure out where I'm at.
Yeah.
And I don't park on the street. I park around back. You've got to look. You've got to find it. And number 2, and this is the one I kind of like more. It's upstairs.
Oh.
So when I used this one back in December, and I was in the one next door when I was here in December, and that one next door, my God, I really liked it. And the beauty part to it is all the heat came upstairs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So the furnace didn't have to be that warm, but I was comfortable because it kept that apartment at like the thermostat was set at 70 and it kept that apartment at like 75.
Right.
So it was perfect. Absolutely but these people, they do a phenomenal job. Their prices are affordable. And, I will always give these guys a great review because they do such a great job.
Right.
Corey says he had to work, drove his ass off last night, Springfield to Pittsfield, back to Jacksonville, then to Quincy to Kilburn, then back to Springfield.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeek.
all around fucking Central Illinois.
That's like hillbilly town to hillbilly town to hillbilly town. Well, Springfield to a hillbilly town to another hillbilly town to another hillbilly town to another hillbilly town, and then back to Springfield. Oh, good God, Corey. Oh, wow.
China.
No, I'm not allergic to it. Just hers.
He's desperate for it.
All I know is there is someone that we know that's allergic to it. We shall rename nameless.
Wonder who that is.
Not me.
We can discuss it after the show, I'm sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, let's see. So you guys did pit stop yesterday.
Yes.
Yep.
I did not get to catch it. I was busy getting drunk.
Well, that's okay. I was too.
Yeah.
So how did it go?
I think it went okay. It could have been a little bit better, but because of things that we talked about, I was hoping to go a little bit longer, but it ended up just going quick. So we ended up like impromptu making up something just to talk like the last 15 minutes, and it went good.
Okay.
And that gave me an idea to do for upcoming show. So
Yeah.
Well, good.
yeah.
I don't know.
And see, that's the thing with the new shows. There's with a new show, there's always trial and error. And as you go through your trial and error, you get through your growing pains and you get your groove going.
Right.
The next thing you know, you've got this perfect setup, right? Corey says he still hasn't seen pictures of Tom in town. He's in a chair with jammies that could be from his house.
But he's sitting in Lori's chair with Lori's dog.
Well, and Steve knows that chair.
I farted in that chair.
Let's see, Steve has been flatulent in that chair.
Yep.
Did you leave any brown stains on it?
Might have.
It's a milk dud.
Or could or you put a towel down and left brown stains on it?
Shit.
Yeah, there you go. Lori's saying it. Her dog is in his lap.
Her dog.
Her dog. Which, of course, when that happened, then Steve called the dog a traitor.
She is. He posted a picture today of the damn dog waiting for him. He was cooking breakfast, I guess. This is my soup, chef.
Yeah, Ty's got it right. Some shows, the growing pains, that's what it might be. Some of the best shows have no agenda.
Right.
I love having no agenda. I enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah. Just a free flowing show.
But
talk about whatever.
Yes, we are a free floating show.
Flowing, not floating.
Oh, you said flowing. I thought you said floating. Like we're kind of a floater here.
No, because then we'd get flushed.
No. No, God, yeah, Corey, especially out there by Kilburn, you're dodging deer and raccoons. That's crazy. And Corey says he thinks Steve scared Shelly will pull.
Maybe.
Hey, would you turn down a relationship with? He's afraid Shelly will pull out a bigger Johnson than his.
No, possibly no.
I don't know. Would you turn Shelly down if she wanted to, go for it?
Why do you put me in this position like this?
I'm just asking a serious question.
Because Shelly would like to put you in a position like that.
I think so. I think I would have because she's a nice person and everything, but her mentality, she doesn't have. That's why she lives here. She has the mentality of like a 10-year-old. I couldn't do that part of it. The second, she has plenty of the proper working things, I'm sure. But I just don't. What's that, Steve? What are you doing? Oh, Steve, what are you putting that? Oh, that hurts.
And then that's where Steve goes, this is an M&M and it'll fit right here. But no, I'm not trying to make it the joke or anything. I was actually being serious. Like if she was to sit down and say, hey, let's give us a shot.
I don't think so. I don't think I could. I don't think I could.
You think that would be a bad idea?
Yeah.
So what Steve is saying is if he hears a on the door, opens it up and sees a naked woman, he wouldn't go for it.
If it's Shelly. Now, you said a naked woman. Now, there are other women that live in this building that, like I said, I've had them just walk into my apartment before, and if they were to walk in my apartment naked, regardless of their age, I'd say, Steve, you're the only gentleman in this apartment building that I can have sex with.
Wait. Regardless of their age, you want to might backtrack on that a little bit there, Steve.
Well, because you have to be 62 or on disability to live here. So, because I'm a young pup.
That don't mean that their grandchildren might come for a visit.
Hey, now take it easy. Now I'm grandpa. Now keep that in mind.
Yeah,
and I'm only 45.
Yeah, and as soon as your daughter gets with me, you'll be a grandpa again. Have little 420s running around.
Corey sent pics. Okay.
Oh.
Lori has sent you pics.
Because there's only one other
of Tom there. Be careful though; you might get a naked Tom.
Oh yeah,
or a naked Lori.
Tom and his.
Maybe it's a naked Lori on top of a naked Tom.
Oh yeah, you can send those to me.
You want to see a naked Tom with a naked Lori?
Fucking right.
Oh, that's funny.
Bathroom bobbing it. Or bedroom.
So So.
That's my job.
Well, I mean, you got to go with your strengths, Lori.
Yeah.
No, like I said, let me see if I can remember how to share with this. All right, I've got to bring the chat up.
I think TJ froze. Okay, Steve, Lori asks if you're having stew tonight.
guys,
yes. Oh, he fucked up. That didn't work.
Yep.
You went the wrong way, TJ.
Wah, wah, wah. You can't host a show from your phone.
boy, I did that one all right, didn't I?
Yep.
Okay, I gotta figure out what's where here now. Yeah, that's the destinations. Okay, that's cool. I'm trying to remember how to share something on this
On a phone.
on the phone. Yeah. All right, here, Adam. I'm just going to forward you this image so you can put it up.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure I will, though.
Well-
You made it.
You should be getting it now.
Okay.
So you guys heard me talking about the flowers that I got,
Oh, yeah.
the roses that I got for, the dream girl, right?
All right.
So,
Hey, okay,
Adam, if
stop.
you could show those.
Stop. If you're not going to tell her name, we have to give her a name. I'm tired of hearing the dream girl. I know her name. I'm not going to say it because you don't say it.
Well, I'm trying to respect her privacy.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just call her Big Cheryl.
Oh my God, I knew you were going to go there. So, all right, here you go. That's the roses I bought for her.
Hey, I figured it out. Hooray.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And so that was 11 reds and 1 yellow.
Oh.
Okay, now in the card, I had him write in the card, your yellow rose in Texas still loves you. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Now, if you look at this picture, they are sitting on the bar.
Yeah, there's all kinds of
Right there by the well. So everybody saw that she got them, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So when she woke me up to tell me that she had gotten them, she wanted to confirm it was me. Oh, I guess Corey got a picture of him flipping him off.
He's got small hands. God damn.
All right, you can take that down now, Adam.
All right. There you go.
So she's telling me about it, right? Now, here's where it gets fun. Almost all the other bartenders there are younger than she is. And here it is. Here's this guy that she's known forever that, yes, has feelings for her. She knows it. She's beginning to, let's say the jury's out, but I really think it's leaning in my favor, right?
Right.
She's got these roses back behind the bar. So here's all these younger girls that are working with her that all have boyfriends, that they're getting pissed at their boyfriends. Because nothing really nailed down with the two of us.
Right.
But yet I sent her roses.
Right.
And more because I wanted to spoil her a little bit because she deserves it.
Yeah.
She works her ass off and she fucking deserves it. And, I want to be the one to be able to do that for like the rest of her life. Unless she kills me first, and then, that ain't going to happen. Then I won't be able to do it for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
But she really does. She deserves that kind of treatment. Well, then there's all these girls over here that she works with that they are just jealous.
Setting that bar high.
What are they
these
going to do? What are they going to do when the birthday present goes through?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, right.
The birthday present's going to be a lot of fun, and 420 is being a big help with that because he knows his bass guitars.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy she does not listen to this show because she thinks it's too perverted.
Well, I will say this: the one that he's thinking about picking out is actually a really nice one, and I think what he's wanting to do to it, that base will accent a lot of it, but keep its look.
She'll keep it though. I mean, doing what I want to do to it, she will keep it forever.
Right.
Somebody walks over other than me and they try to touch that bass guitar, she will beat them with a kendo stick. And not in a good way.
You can let her know that I'm the one that helped pick it out and that I can touch
Well, I'm going to tell her that you did. She still won't let anybody else touch it though.
Oh, I get that.
And then the orange amp, we did find an orange amp for it.
Cool.
Do you know what kind you got?
I haven't looked at it yet. I'm going to look at it over 4th of July while I'm out there.
Like, is it a combo or is it like an actual?
No, I'm not giving her 420 popping out of a cake. No.
No, you give that to Squirrel.
Yeah.
Or Irene.
I might get 420 popping out of the cake for somebody else.
As long as it's not a guy and a hot-looking chick, I don't mind.
And I'm not going to mention any names, but you know.
No, I'm not going to do that.
No.
I was thinking maybe Ray. That would be good.
That might be plausible. I wouldn't mind doing that just to give Ray shit.
Oh, yeah. Do it at the, get the cake set up and send 420 and the cake to the July meet and greet and have him pop out of the cake.
Surprise! Surprise, Ray!
Make him start doing the Marilyn Monroe happy birthday thing. Oh, man, that'd be great.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, God, I'm totally disturbed now.
To
Good Lord.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
we can't finish it or else we're going to get copyrighted. So, because fun fact, the Happy Birthday song is a copyrighted song.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that. Jeff says that 420 could pop out and go, I'm here for my handies.
Actually, I got a couple novels, comic novels that when I get done reading, I can pop out going, surprise, Ray! Here's some comics. Now, where's my handy? It'll be like, fuck you.
Ray would be so angry.
It'd be funny though.
Yeah,
it'd be funny. Like Steve would be dying of laughter. Big D would be rolling. Jen would be embarrassed. D would want to crawl under the table from embarrassment. Ray would be angry. Dan and Christina would be dying of laughter. That's all the important people, right, Steve?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
Right.
I want to make sure I got all the important people named.
Oh, Bree and Brady.
No, Brady and Bree would be just rolling on the floor.
Yeah.
They'd be laughing a lot. Anthony and Katie.
Yeah.
They'd be cracking up.
Yeah.
The homeless guy across the street would find it funny. He is not, Jeff. Oh, come on. Give the poor guy a break. Ray's fighting so much right now. I gotta, you know what? And I'm very happy for him.
You know, here's the thing, and I'm going to be a little serious about that. You know, I get what some of these families are going through because my one friend, he adopted these two little twin Asian babies, you know, when they were babies. And during that whole COVID thing,
yeah,
they were actually getting harassed and threatened at school because they were Asian, even though they're not from, you know, China. They're actually from like Japan or somewhere like that. But still, they got that stigma against them and were getting threatened. So, you know.
Okay, guys, this phone is at 9%, so we're going to lose my video while I put it up onto the charger, but you'll still have me on audio.
Okay.
But no,
fine.
you know,
We were tired of looking at you anyway.
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, see, there you go. Hey, Corey's right. Yeah, good things do come to those who wait. And I'm glad that Lori is pampering. I'm glad Lori's pampering Tom, but it does elicit a question. Where do you get diapers that big, especially Pampers?
They come in the mail now.
Yep.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, you can order Depends through the mail now in discreet packages.
Yeah, but no, Lori said it was Pampers.
Well,
I'm like, where do you get Pampers that big?
Well, to be fair, she said that she's being pampered.
Oh, she is being okay, I misread.
Yeah.
Silly me.
Very, very discreetly.
What was said?
All I'm saying is I can't get any older, so patience is not a virtue for me. So
Let me walk over here so I can read it very discreetly. Oh, man, it is so cold. I need a cup of coffee.
What?
Or
Yeah, I'm getting a cup of coffee. It is cold in here.
or a Crown and Coke.
Yeah.
I'll have one of those later.
I got a screwdriver right now.
Phillips or straight?
Vodka and orange juice. But I would say straight.
Oh, good.
You would say what now?
I would say I have a straight screwdriver.
Straight screwdriver.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to open it up just in case if we might get something
Yeah. We don't need flagged or anything like that.
flagged. So
Yeah.
because we know another show got flagged because they were showing off something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not worried about what other shows are doing. I'm
Anyway, I was just
they're successful. They're going to be successful or fail on their own, and I wish them best luck. It's not my place to even worry about what they're doing anymore. I don't care. We've got something good going here, and I'm having fun with it.
I know it's still a little fresh in my mind, so
Yeah.
It'll take time for it to subside. Trust me, and I do understand that. But have faith.
yeah.
Things will subside. You will forget about it. You'll be like, why was I ever even worried about what they're doing?
Right, and then I just need to worry about getting a nice, hot, petite redhead with big boobs. That'll be fine.
That loves Star Wars?
That loves Star Wars.
Sometimes.
Okay.
I mean, even if she's brunette, that and lives in Las Cruces, then I'll be okay with that too.
Now, okay, yeah. Let's just go ahead and really make it blatant here.
But I'm sure that there are a lot of women in Las Cruces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could think of one in particular he's talking about. Holy cow, that light's bright.
Yeah, and if I ever get the chance, and it might be an Uncle TJ again.
Hey, now wait a minute here. Look, there's been enough, and I mean enough kids popping out for a while, okay? Seriously. Daughter pops out a kid, friends pop out kids, and I'm the one I'm like, man, I'm glad I had my kids when I was younger.
Yeah, and then you're going to have another grandchild that's going to be like, Grandpa TJ, I want that Camaro.
No. Nope, that's easy. No.
Grandpa TJ, can you give me a ride on the motorcycle?
When they're older, yeah. Okay. Let me kind of break this down for you guys. I had my kids. My kids are now grown. They are other than Riley. He's the only one I got left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Once he's 18, I become this thing that I have not been for a long time. It's called a free agent. I enter free agency. I could start doing things that I want to do.
Yeah, because right now you would be more of a restricted free agent.
Well, right now I'm on contract.
But no, after Riley, you become an unrestricted free agent.
I do get to do a lot of things that I like to do now. Okay, that's not a secret. We all know that. Yeah. But when I have Riley, and Adam has seen this now for 2 years. When I have Riley, my focus goes to Riley.
Right, and I get that.
As it should.
You know, it's all about him at that point. And don't forget now, there is the distinct possibility that he could turn around next year and say, no, I want to live with Dad.
Right. Yep.
Then my role changes even more.
Right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But being grandpa is a lot different. So I'm looking forward to when my grandson gets old enough that I can feed that kid full of Kit Kats and Pixie Sticks, Mountain Dew and RC Cola, high sugar Mountain Dew, you know, like the original stuff, right?
Where you drop him off, take him to Dairy Queen.
Yeah, go to Dairy Queen, get him a Blizzard, you know,
Ooh.
and then I take him home when he's bouncing all over everything, and I go, here you go, Mom, see you later.
Yeah. It's when you buy the grandchild, like the noisy toys.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Kid.
Steve, when I come back up here for Christmas next year, I'm not coming up for Christmas this year. But when I come up for Christmas next year, I'm grabbing Steve, and we are going to Walmart, and we are going to find the noisiest toys we can find. And we're going to buy them, and I'm going to take them to her 2 stepkids and my grandson and go, here you go. And I've got batteries and everything already. And then I'm going to leave. Like,
the bad thing is, though, if you get things that take batteries, the parents learn how to take the batteries out. So
that's right. We should make them. We should get things that are rechargeable.
Right. Yeah. Then they hide the batteries. You know, they'll do it once, and then after the second time, the parents, no, we don't have any more of those batteries. Sorry, you'll just have to play with it like it is.
Well, I mean, that's better than what my parents would have gotten me. They would have got me a stick.
Well,
so there you go. Get the grandchild some drumsticks or something, a drum set that they can create the noise themselves.
Ooh, man, I need to talk to Drew. I need to talk to Drew Hubbard, owner of Hubbard's Music and More in Las Cruces.
Just get the kids some drumsticks and a snare drum.
Oh no, I'll go one worse. I'll get the full kit, like a mini Pearl set, complete with cymbals and everything. There you go.
I think you just need to.
That's an idea.
You need to get like a foot pedal for the bass. You need a snare, and you need a hi-hat. That's all you need.
Hi-hat, snare, toms, crash, ride, bass. Yeah, they'd have to be everything. And I'm very happy that no one can get angry with me about that because I'm grandpa.
Yeah.
Corey's saying Lori is pampered. Is that the code for spankings? God. I think we have taken just a very serious, sharp left turn at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if that's the case, Julie gets pampered a lot.
Oh, Jesus.
No, the line is for fuck's sake. You get it right.
Nobody needed to hear that, except Steve and 420, and they want details.
Listen, I try and muffle her when we go at it, but there's only so hard I can push her face into the pillows.
Well, maybe you should wait until she gets stuck in the dryer.
No, because I don't need to do that.
Oh. Well, Lori says it definitely could be the code.
Lori, would you like it to be?
Lori, do you and Tom already have a safe word? Steve's like, I can't believe you just asked that. He's ready to die laughing.
It's always good to have a safe word.
What's that? Get off me?
It's like it just depends.
If they've got a safe word, man, I need to be on the other side of town. Because, Steve, aren't they on the south end of Springfield? Not the ears.
No. Lori's over by Recontact.
Oh, okay. Then I am on the opposite end of town. I'm safe.
Yeah, she's over by right off 9th Street, right over by Recontact.
Okay.
I do like Recontacts, but I'm not going to be able to stop there this time. Of course, I need to get the car into the body shop from the hail damage.
All right.
I'm not looking forward to that bill.
Huh.
I was by your house earlier, huh?
If you went down 9th Street at any point in time, yeah.
You know, I did. I drove down 9th, leaving town. So Lori might have seen me drive by or something. That's how she knew I was by her house.
Yeah, possibly. She lives
possibly
close to the road.
Do you guys like to sit out on the front porch and stuff, and just kind of like people watch? No, okay, yeah. Man, Lincoln Park used to be when I was a kid, and we'd come down here and we had a problem with another kid or something. Lincoln Park was where we used to go to fight.
That's where you still go to fight. Well, now they fight with guns.
Yeah, well, no, back then it was your fists.
Well, now it's guns and knives.
Yeah. What movie was it where they talked about the guns and knives and everything? And one of the guys in the movie said, "Oh, all you young punks with these guns and knives, you're just pussies these days."
Not a fan.
Pew pews.
Yeah.
Recon Texas in the hood that Jeff said he canceled his TV appointment there.
RV.
Oh, RV appointment.
Yeah, he messaged me. He drove his own RV all the way to Recontact and said, "Oh fuck, Recontact's in the hood." I said, "Oh yeah, kind of. I'm not leaving my fucking RV here. I'm leaving."
Yeah, it's there at 8th and Black. I mean, and that neighborhood was not that bad of a neighborhood 20, 25 years ago.
It's not that bad now, but
yeah,
it's not good either. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're getting a lot of that lately.
Yeah,
Urban blight.
Yeah, it's not the worst, but it's not the best either.
Well, allegedly, that's the same way it was back in the day with Derby Street in Pekin. It was supposedly a good area.
Yeah. That was way back when, though. Now,
And the same way with South Peoria. It used to be good. Now it's not.
Well,
anyway.
South end of Peoria, now, when you're talking about when it was good, you're leaning more back into the late 40s, early 50s.
I was thinking 60s.
When it was actually a really good neighborhood. But I'd say it was like right around the summer of love in 67. That was when it really started kind of...
That's probably when Chicago started sending their riffraff down here.
Well, there is one good thing happening out of Chicago, and that's Cubs are in first in the Central Division.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's another thing too. Is I always harass my stepdad with that because he's a Cardinal fan. Every time I talk with my mom, I can hear him in the background. I say, "Hey, Mom, tell D how about them Cardinals?" And all I hear is, "Oh fuck." In the background because he knows that the Cubs are ahead.
Lori says that she has a homeless man in his car across the street from her, and the police won't do anything about it. Wow, really?
Really?
Like it's gotten like that in Springfield now. The cops are they won't do stuff.
Well, it's that way. It's that way in Pekin now. If they ain't making trouble, the cops don't do anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, the most a cop will do is maybe tell them to move along.
Yep.
And then they can just loop around the block and come right back.
Yep.
Right.
So,
or move to another parking lot for that night and then come back next day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I want to kind of dive into this with Jeff. Like he's talking about his RV. Jeff, are you still living in a house, or have you kind of moved on and you're like doing the RV living now? Kind of curious about that because
I think he has a house. Like he just travels in an RV, like because he goes to a lot of races.
Okay.
Takes the RV, like he'll go.
That is my dream, to get an RV and just travel the races all season long.
Yep.
Right. I love the RV lifestyle. Okay.
Yeah, it appeals to your nomadic nature.
He's got a gas generator in his car. Wow.
He won't be alive long.
But yeah, I love the RV lifestyle because, I am set in such a way, especially after I've got the coach up and running here, I'm set in such a way that if I want to get away for a while, I can go and I can take home with me. And that's the beauty of it.
Right.
And it is, believe it or not, you guys, it is actually much more affordable. Now, mine, obviously, I've got a bigger one. With still in the house, he says, RV 3 days a week. No kidding. Okay.
Okay, cool. Halfway there.
Yeah, you're almost there. The thing I like about it, and I got a bigger one. I've got the big Class A bus. 40 feet, 3 slides, 600 square foot inside when it's opened up.
Okay.
It works out great for me because it is basically a 1-bedroom apartment. It's about the same size as Steve's apartment.
Yeah. Pretty damn close.
You can just take it wherever in the hell you want once you get it fixed up, of course.
Right.
Yep.
That's what I'd like to do, but my opportunity that I'm getting now will help me a little bit better to maybe get to that point. So,
well, I know we're going to lose 420 here in a little bit because he has a show to do.
Oh,
yeah.
You want to go ahead and plug that show real quick, 420?
Yeah, after the show on iVlog.tv, there's a show, I call it, because I'm over on there, I'm called Dave Lister, which is named after, and this is a nerdy thing, there's a British TV show called Red Dwarf. I named my screen name over there as Dave Lister.
Okay.
So if you know that show, you know who I'm talking about. So anyway, it's called Dave's Fun House over on Third Eye Vision on iVlog.tv. That's as soon as the show's over with. And also, don't forget Fat 420's Pit Stop at noontime on Saturdays with Ari and Steve. We talk a little bit about racing, dirt track racing, and a little bit of mental health stuff. And hope to see you guys there. So
there you go, 420.
Yeah, you want to be there at noon when the green flag drops.
When the green flag drops, and we'll go to the checkered.
The bullshit stops.
Did you say no pit stops?
Bullshit stops. The green flag drops. The bullshit
stops. Yeah.
Amen to that. So yeah, no, 420. I hope you enjoy doing your other show. Mm-hmm. We're going to chit chat a little bit more.
All right, you guys. See you later. Thanks for coming.
All right, brother.
Take it easy.
See you next Saturday here, right?
Yeah.
Next Saturday. That's right. Saturday we will be doing Mayhem's Amigos After Dark on Saturday, not on Thursday this week.
So anyway, see you guys later.
Take it easy.
Yeah, later.
So, Steve will have 3 shows on Saturday this week.
Yeah. Come on, Steve.
Dude, I'm getting to the point where I can't even keep track of them anymore.
I love it every Thursday. We got another show tonight. What?
I love the hell out of it, man. And I was talking today on my show I did this morning on Southern Fried Radio. We were talking, and the good thing is, I do these fucking shows. I don't eat. I'm just doing these shows all fucking day long between podcasting and fucking internet radio. I tried to watch TV a little bit. In fact, I fell asleep watching TV. But I sit there in front of the computer and do these fucking shows.
How will Steve fit Martha or oh, good Lord.
I don't fit anybody in on Thursdays.
He doesn't make appointments that
day. Thursday he has no time.
Thursday and let's see, Tuesday I will do 2 shows, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and Wednesday I'll do 2 shows, one in the morning, one in the evening. And Thursday I do 3 shows, and then Friday I do 1 show.
Yep. And Saturday you usually do 1.
Yep.
No, 2, because of pit stop.
Oh yeah, 2. And Sunday I do 2. Jeez. But it's so much fun.
Monday is the only day you're really doing 1, isn't it?
Monday and Friday.
Tuesday?
No, Tuesday I do a radio show at noon.
Okay.
From 2 to 6. I'm kind of. I know. I meant to tell you to listen today because I played.
Okay, it was Friday. Thanks, Corey. I couldn't remember if it was or not.
I played songs for you. What did I play? We played a little bit of Cottonhead Road.
Oh, I love Copperhead Road.
Copperhead Road. We played a little bit of Poncho and Lefty. We played a little bit of You're Always on My Mind.
Man, she is too. She texts me now. That's why she's definitely on my mind.
When I die, Lord, I want to go to heaven, but I don't want to go tonight. Yeah.
On the road again.
Just can't wait to
get on the road again. 25, 30 years ago, Springfield was a good city. Now it's ghetto as shit, might get shot or stabbed.
Yep.
That's from Corey, who, and Corey's in Chatham. And man, God bless everybody that stepped up after that tragedy in Chatham. I'm so happy that everybody came together for that town.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand a little bit about that because if you guys remember way back, remember when the tornado went through Washington?
Yeah.
The big F4 in November, it went through Washington. It was during playoff season for football. And the game that Washington had coming up after that was Springfield SHG. And SHG is the Cyclones, right?
Right, yeah.
And the coach said, if I hear any comments, knowing what these kids are going through, I hear any comments about how, Cyclones are going to toss Washington or whatever, he goes, you're off the team for good. You will never play here again.
Yeah.
Now, what really happened, which was so amazing, is the Washington High School pulled in for that game. They were fed breakfast when they got here. There was all sorts of supplies, money, everything that was raised by Springfield that went back with them, emergency supplies, all of that. They played their hearts out. It was not a good game for Washington. They did lose, but they played their hearts out. And then to have that SHG crowd do so much for that town after that and before that, and to prep for it, those kids took that home with them and took it to heart. And I mean, they loved it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I think back about that, and then I'm like, what happened in Chatham? Such a tragedy. And it's not anything anybody would have expected. And my understanding is now that it's come out in the news that it was a medical problem that caused her to lose control of the car.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. She had a seizure behind the wheel.
So this was not intoxication or anything. It was a medical, and that poor woman has to live with the guilt of that. No matter what, she has to.
Yeah.
For the rest of her life.
What I understand, she had a seizure. She had not been diagnosed with like a seizure disorder, so she never knew that this was going to happen.
Yeah, she didn't know what happened.
You can't plan for something that you don't know.
Right.
No, you absolutely cannot.
So,
and a fifth child passed last week. I had not heard that, Corey. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's that's really tough. But to see how the village of Chatham pulled together and how Springfield has backed Chatham, because they, being this close, I love watching that. Because what it does is it restores my faith in humanity. I don't talk like this a lot, and a lot of people don't realize this about me. But I kind of keep this hidden. I am a hopeless romantic. And I'm a hopeless romantic in the belief that I truly do not feel as if people intentionally do things to harm other people, unless they're just evil.
Yeah.
And I really believe that for the majority of us, we all have the best of intentions for each other.
Right.
And now there are people out there, don't get me wrong, I'm not naive. There are people out there that don't.
Yeah.
And they are willing to stop at nothing to get what they want and harm others in the process. Yeah, Corey, you're right. There's lots of evil in this world right now.
Yeah.
There really is.
Yeah, there are a lot of people nowadays who are solely after what they can get from themselves, even if it's at the expense of others.
Ray loves to make fun of me for living in Texas. Steve, you would say that would be an honest thing, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But the fact of the matter is when I look at that area that I live in, my area of Texas, you see more of that positivity. You don't see as much of the evil.
Right.
Take a look at some of my pictures over the last month. And just different things that have been posted up. Las Cruces, the reason I kind of came to this discovery. The reason Las Cruces holds such a special meaning to me, that is the first place that I actually settled in and I called home. The very first place after I got out of the military.
Right.
Because even after I got out of the military, I was still extremely nomadic.
Yeah.
And that was the first place that I lived for an extended amount of time, and it was home. And in that time frame that I lived there, I found my identity. And I've never hid from that. Ever since I've discovered, who I am and who I want to be and what it's going to take for me to get there. which I'm almost there now. I never hid from it. I never shied away from it.
Right.
And if it wasn't for me living in that city in the manner that I did and how I got there, I never would have discovered that. Now, when I'm in that city, I know, I can feel that things have changed. And that it is not the city I remember. And I get angry. I get very angry at it because I want the city that I remember back that would do anything for its own and would help each other out in a heartbeat.
Right.
And what I'm seeing now is I'm seeing shootings. I'm seeing gang-related activity. I'm seeing a biker war getting ready to start up. I'm seeing cartel making their way across the border. I see a lot there that I don't like.
Right.
And the people that I love and I care about that are there, I worry about them every day. You know, I hope that that things will change and they will get better. But it's going to be, we're going to have to go through a shift. We're going to have to go through a dark time. If you look at any good trilogy that's out there, you always have, the middle one's always the darkest one of the bunch. Steve, you still with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm not asleep yet.
Okay, I'm just checking. So it's like the middle of a trilogy is always the dark one. So you look at like Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Empire Strikes Back, extremely dark. I think we have a dark time ahead of us that we're going to have to muddle our way through.
Oh, yeah.
But when I look at things like what happened in Chatham, and I look at how, you know, my area of Texas comes together, and I look at how Las Cruces is still banding together to try to keep a lid on what's pouring into their town.
Oh, yeah.
You know what, guys? I'm filled with hope. And sometimes that's all we need. Would you disagree?
No.
No.
Not at all.
So I want to say, before we go ahead and get into final thoughts, I want to say, Tom, it was a pleasure to meet you last night. It was a lot of fun sitting there with you and Lori. I am very happy for you guys that Steve was not flatulent.
I was, you just didn't hear it.
Oh, well, okay. Then I'm happy we were at the other end of the table where we were not smelling the flatulence.
It happened when I went to get up. When I went to get up, those wooden chairs, I was like, thank God everybody was really loud. I was going, but everybody was talking, so nobody heard it. So,
oh, I kind of wish you would have ripped one and it wafted its way towards one person at the table.
oh well, yeah.
I would have laughed hysterically.
I controlled it until it ended.
But no, Tom, it was great to meet you. It was good to see Sean last night. Steve, you brighten my day every time I'm around you.
What can I say?
I have a lot of fun when you're around.
Thank you, TJ.
Adam, I'm going to do my best the next day or two to get out to Taylorville so I can see you guys.
Yeah, say, if anything, if it's too much for you at my house, me and you can always go and do something for a little bit. And
yeah, we'll figure something out.
Me, you, and Julie, something, away from the kids or whatever. It's all good.
I guess Tom's in the kitchen where he belongs. What's that say?
Fixing DA's meat.
Fisting DA's meat.
Oh, and I want to bring this up real quick. TJ, You're going down, buddy.
No, I'm not.
I was talking to DA. He gave me how he makes his meat. He told
so
me
wait a minute.
everything.
Are you cooking, Steve, or is DA gonna cook for you?
That's a good question.
Now, okay, I would understand if DA is like your sous chef, but then TJ needs one too.
That's right.
It's got to be fair.
But I'll tell you what, DJ's meat is very good. I had some in my mouth earlier today. I'm gonna have some more.
I'm not arguing. DA and I have traded notes. DA is a very capable cook.
Oh crap! He gave me all of his woods and what he was rubbing with and everything.
Did he tell you all about the sauces he makes too by doing it?
No, but I forgot. I think I can remember some of it.
Like I said, I know DA is very capable.
Right.
And one of these days, yes, I definitely want to get into cooking with DA, and he and I both trade some notes. But we have traded a little bit here and there.
Yeah. You want DA's meat in your mouth?
Well, DA can put his meat in my mouth if I can put my meat in his mouth.
Oh, good God.
And on that note, please, Adam, cue our outro music.
All right. Give me a second here.
I'd like to be able to hear it.
Me too.
Right?
There it is.
Hey!
Yeah. Good job, Adam. Keep it
there,
low.
We're hearing it now. All right, Adam, your final thoughts tonight.
My final thoughts. Just remember to catch us again on Thursdays and Sundays. I got bored before the show. So
Thursday for Saturday.
Saturday.
Well, yeah, the Thursdays are going to Saturday this upcoming week. But usually we're on Thursdays and Sundays. But other than that, I think we did a good show. Obviously, I need to do some work on my producing. So
you got a few things to work on, but I will be back in studio Saturday night for Amigos After Dark.
Very fine, Adam.
So I'll keep working.
Where I might butt bump the pot again and shoot it all the way up. Anything else, Adam?
No, that'll be it for me anyway.
Steve!
Oh, it's always a pleasure. I'll be back the morning with Wake and Bake. God damn. I don't know how much more weed I'm going to be able to smoke. I've been smoking so much weed. Yeah, I'll be back with Rhino, and then I'll be back Tuesday with Ray and Christina, and then I'll be back again on Southern Pride Radio's The Shit Show with the Stain. Check me out. Adam, you're doing fine as a producer. Believe me, buddy, I've worked with a lot of producers in this business. You're not at the bottom. So
we know who's at the bottom.
There are ways I can improve, and I'm going to keep working at it.
Well, I was going to say I work with a lot. I work with 3. But yeah, it's good. Yep. Everybody have a good weekend. And it's over today.
The Fat 420 says the closed caption said flake and bite for when Steve said wake and bake. That's hysterical.
Wake
of course, I think I've got the lightest schedule of everybody on the program now because Adam's got. I really do. I think I've got the lightest schedule because Adam's got Weird Frequencies, 420's got iVlog.tv, and Fat 420's Pit Stop with Ty and Steve. Steve has a schedule that is beyond all schedules, and I do 2 shows a week.
Yeah.
Because you have a job. Jobs are.
Well, I do have a job. You're right.
Yeah. We don't have jobs.
I want to express my gratitude to everybody for making last night at the meet and greet such a wonderful time. I'm glad I got to see a lot of people I haven't seen in a long time. It was a lot of fun. We will be moving. Thursday night show will be Saturday night. I will have a time that I'll post up into our Facebook page later on once I'm getting a little closer to that time. And then I will be back in studio this upcoming Saturday. I'm TJ. That's Adam and Steve. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in and making this just a phenomenal show tonight. This has been Mayhem's Amigos. We will catch all of you on Saturday night. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, Lord.